Hello, Washington, welcome. Is this going to be broken in a super easy to beat way, or oh dear god, please don't stop beating me kind of way? Option number 2. That is because last time we played this, I'm gonna just quickly get rid of the browser source here. Last time we played this, the only way, since this map has been designed by Zip86, which is a user that designs maps for Julius. He makes his maps very well for Julius because they are very tough. Economy is usually not easy. He likes to do restrictions in terms of space, so it is not easy to expand because basically on this map what you have is this, and that's it. You just don't have anything more, and if you want to expand you need to escape through this island. There is no way to get over these rivers, and there is an invasion point right there, and the attack happens fairly quickly. You can only sell clay, and you could sell furniture, but you would need to buy timber for it. So those are the two ways you can make money. However, you need to invest into heavy military early, which in Julius is pretty easy. You just slap down the forts and barracks. While in Augustus you need to have a supply post, you need to feed it, you need to place a granary, you need to place food industry, which all of that takes space. So this island is gonna be cramped more than you would have in Julius, and on top of that, all the buildings you'll need, temples, forts, towers, barracks, everything will cost levy, and that will basically double our upkeep for the city. What you would unless have in Julius would be just wages, which is fine, you can deal with wages, especially in Julius, but not so much here. So the clay exports are gonna be pretty much useless. But why are we here today? We already played this map, and it was excruciating pain. We are here because Zip has requested that somebody should give this a better try in Augustus. He didn't like my rebel city approach. He said that I raped the map, and yeah, it's a fair thing to say, I guess. He needs to realize though that this is not Julius, this is not how it works. I cannot go with the same approach and expect to win. And because I'm a masochist, maybe. That might be another reason, but I really don't want to let that last attempt stand. I do think that Zip makes beautiful and good maps for Caesar 3, it is good that he makes them. However, he has a different approach to making them. He likes to restrict space a lot, which can result in some unfortunate circumstances for Augustus players. I like to provide people with options on maps, while he himself has said that this map is sort of more like a puzzle. You need to fit things, and if they don't fit, then, well, it's about that. It has one solution, basically. And in Augustus you have more puzzle pieces than you have space, basically. That's what I want to emphasize. Another thing, I think Zip does not really understand how exactly the levy and things like that works. So today our goal is going to be explaining that. We will try to survive here, just to show off if it is possible. Last time I looked at this and I tried for the first time selling furniture, and then the invasion happened. And I said nope, and built bridges, went into massive debt, built massive lion tamer area here, and then killed a lot of legionaries. Hey, Ipa88, welcome. And that was basically the approach we went for, because you can actually produce wine and oil that you can sell here to Rome, because straight ships come from here, but you need to get here, that's insanely expensive. This bridge would be incredible. Hello Baron, welcome. Yeah, this is not a good stream. If you are looking for city building things, it's not gonna happen. This is, I just explained, I went into great depth why we are here. I'm not gonna repeat that. No, it's not about the goals. There is no way I'm beating this map in Augustus, but Zip doesn't really understand why we went for the lions last time. So I have to explain to him how Augustus works. Hello, Kerry, welcome. It's about the levy and about the space, because this is all we get. And in Julius, you can fit your block, industry, and forts and towers in here. You can. It is incredibly cramped still, but you can, because you cannot escape before you clear these wolves. So in Augustus, we have more puzzle pieces to add to it. Granary, we have the supply post, we have the levy that will crush our face because we can only sell clay. These things, we'll just show them off. Hello, Zip, welcome. Yes, I tried for the first time selling furniture, but then when I saw the invasion point come from here, I just noped out of there because I cannot fit it. I'm gonna try it because you want it, but I'm doing that because I think you don't know that Augustus does that. It requires more space, and I need to emphasize that. I need to show it off because that's what actually makes, like, if the map was slightly larger, if this area was slightly pushed here, for example, I think I could do it, but this is so little space. Also, where am I gonna get food? I cannot make a fort before I get food in a granary and in a supply post. Doesn't hurt anything but to try, I guess. Just hurts my sanity, but that's why I noped out of it, because I know, I'm certain of it, it will not work, but I can show it off. It's not a problem, because last time I saw the clay exports and I said, no, that's not gonna work. So this time we'll have to actually, like, show it off. Okay, so we need to clear every single tile. We're gonna need to use every single tile. He'll need food. We can only get a single wharf, so let's hope it can feed a single fort. We would need 2 forts to beat the attack reliably, so the bummer. We also, oh yeah, we cannot get a shipyard. So how am I gonna get food to get a single fort running? Let's take a look at the trade routes. We need a land one, so that would be Toletum. It would sell all, oh, it doesn't sell food. Okay. So what about Tinges? We could get a dock to import fish to feed our first fort. Perhaps you should kill the first wolves with gladiators crossing bridge. Yeah, but is that really the spirit of the Caesar 3 game? I don't think wolves should be cheesed if they are placed on a map. I like to use them as you do in denying space, but I'm not gonna cheese. Last time I went full cheese. That was the only option I saw to beat the map. I'm not gonna do cheese here because you say it's possible, and cheese is not how the game is supposed to be played. At least to my understanding, like, I don't wall in wolves, I don't kill them with prefects, things like that if I can help it. It would not be cheating. Yeah, because I cannot get food any other way, otherwise. Okay, so that's the first concession we have to make. Yeah, we could do that, but the towers, the invasion will not wait for us long, you need to realize that. Okay, so first thing we do, before we even consider that, let's just do the block, right? So we'll have to probably build it here, because this is the safest, furthest place from the invasion point. I'm pretty sure there is another invasion point right here. So I'm not sure, like, maybe we can just have it here, because there is no way I'm building anything here anyway. This is not workable, and yeah, there is some time, there is, but it's not a lot of time. If you need to consider, we will need to clear this up and then produce the food, and then only then, after we get the food in the actual granary, will we be able to actually have a fort, because the game will not allow me to build one unless I have the food already. Okay, so let's build something pretty simple. We will probably not need that many people. Right off the bat, something pretty straightforward, right? Need to shift this by 1 tile. How big is the first invasion and who is the enemy? The enemy is Celts, I think. Or it might be the other Celt-based nation. And they are, I think, 60. One very hard, I think I counted around 60 units. And hello, Edgar, welcome. Yeah, on very hard it's more, of course. And we are only playing very hard. There is no way I'm playing any other difficulty, because otherwise the economy will be too easy. Just get something like that, it's fine. We'll probably never be able to feed these people here, so this is just a beginning block. Hey, this is a northern map, so we can use just engineers and no prefects. We are gonna have to use doctor and a clinic because of the health. We are going to have to use small temples, otherwise we'll get destroyed. Slap them over here. Now let's wait until people arrive in the city. We'll need to make some money, so that would be making clay and then importing timber to make furniture. Yeah, no one is playing anything sub very hard really. We don't need food. Yeah, but they will die because of Augustus if we get more population in the city. So they are not gonna stay for long. Bailout is 2000. Yeah, money is sort of fine. I don't know, I don't remember. We will see how much it is. It was not really about the money, it's about the complexity, right? Yeah, so let's just wait until people are in the city. When we have unemployment, I'm gonna do the industry. Because we will need the income, even if it is horrible. And already, let me just already go into this temple. This is a single small temple. It costs 4 denarii per month. Which means, in a single year, it will cost you 48 denarii. You can amplify that by 5. So that's already something in Julius you would not have. So that is something like 250 denarii per year. You can take a look. So we can sell clay to Toletum? No, who buys it? Who buys it? I'm sure somebody buys it. Yeah, Valencia. Valencia buys clay. It buys 2 shields, that is 25 units. Valencia will give us 30 for each clay unit. Yeah, so that would be 600, 700 and something denarii. Already, the temples are taking like half of that, not even considering wages, only the levy, right? So just something to point out, that's something you would not have in Julius. So just so that you understand why I noped out of the regular strategy for this map, this was one of the strongly considered things. This is gonna get insane. When we add the other levy from the forts, you will see what I mean. Clay might rise, but even 40 clay is not gonna cut it. And it is sea trade route, which means I'm gonna have to build a dock. So no wharf or anything here. Okay, we have some unemployment. Let's start with the workshops and warehouse for timber. So imports, we should do them by the entrance, but we cannot since it's an invasion point. You know that. So first time on the map I would place it here and then get absolutely destroyed. Let's build a warehouse there. Workshops, furniture. And can we even sell furniture by land? They would buy... no. Okay. Furniture needs to be sold to Dinges. That's another different trade route. Okay. Just a second, I have some stupid notification from my CC cleaner on the screen. Just wait. Pop-ups, okay. So we'll need a warehouse and a dock right here. For now it's fine, we can just keep this. Take a look at it. Yeah, I need to open the trade route first. To be Toletum. Import timber. Oh, cannot export that yet. Okay. Go in here, disable everything, accept 8 timber. Wait until people move in. With 2 invasion points here and here. This very intimate. Okay. So we'll have unemployment. Should do a dock. Warehouse. Go right here, it's gonna accept 16 units of furniture, it's gonna accept 16 units of clay, raw materials, clay pits. Engineer. Okay, now we need to take a look at the empire map again. I think the first thing we need to open up is Valencia, so that we can sell... No, who buys the... It just buys the furniture, okay. We need to wait until we have some resources, then we'll open it up. Okay, yeah, of course this merged horribly. Whatever you give people a choice, they will do the worst possible thing. Just how Darwin works. Take a look, I think I mismanaged the seller. Yeah, let's drop it. Okay, we have some clay. I'm gonna open up the trade route for Valencia. Clay. Gonna get another clay pit, I think. Horrible, but... We got the bailout, it was 2000. I think, at least. And then... we'll need to open up Tinges as well. Yeah, already there is a distant battle. Zerasa gotta go home, trying to die next 30 minutes or so. I'll do my best, but I'm probably gonna be dead at least once at that time scale. So, you will see. If you can come back to a dumpster fire, you know what happened. Okay, Tinges, I'm gonna have to wait until the furniture is actually in the warehouse, so let's connect it up. Gonna have to roadblock it, I think. Now you have plenty of furniture. Open Tinges. For that. Okay, gonna have to do a bridge. Gonna be here, and it's gonna be ship's bridge, because otherwise it will block off our dock spot. So that's 1700 denarii down the drain. The only way to clear this now is gonna be a tower right there. Maybe even 2 of them to do it faster. Even if we go into that, it's just... it needs to be done quickly. If it's not done quickly, we will die. Barracks. think we flicked the furniture exports on, right? Yes. I think this is 2 packs as well. Yeah. So on top of the other levy we just talked about, so that's like 250 denarii per year for the temples. Let's take a look. Barracks doesn't have levy. Towers, 2 denarii per month. So you can add extra 24 denarii per tower. So that's 50 denarii, so 300 levy already. You can check that in our economist tab. We haven't been here too long, so only this year matters. Yeah, we haven't been here a year yet, and the invasion is already on its way. So take a look at the economy again. Where is the levy? Sundries, it's gonna calculate on the end of the year, I think. No, building levies, 168, this so far this year. Right. Wages. Yeah, you can see wages are almost comparable, so it's like, if you consider in Julius, you would be having to deal with only wage. It would be like you double the cost of it, basically, in terms of levy on this map specifically, because you cannot really do anything else. There is no other choice. They are getting cleaned up. They are still in debt. More wolves left. Okay, let's clean this up. I think we'll need to wait until we can get some money back, because otherwise Caesar is gonna go apeshit. It's gonna be tough, because if I wait, it's gonna be even worse. So I think we just need to build the military as soon as possible in order to have a chance. So where can we build wharfs? We can have 3 of them. One of them is gonna have to be a shipyard. So the shipyard can be on the edge there, that's fine. 2 of these, then a shipyard, right there. Then we'll need a granary. I'm gonna build a granary over here. Okay, let's click on the fire overlay so I can see properly. Make it connected all the way up to that. Make an engineer. This is gonna accept fish. Isn't connected? Oh yes, you are right, there cannot be a connection. Take today. Thanks for that. More trade ships. Now we have our first fishing boat. Fly post right there. And still it will not allow us to build a fort, I don't think. Unless we get the food, right? Gonna have to build the forts right here. Gonna have to keep a space, otherwise the invasion might delete them. Can't build it. Just gonna be an issue. Okay, first bit of food. We have 100. Supply post doesn't have levy. Fort. It's 8 denarii per month. So you can add 80, 90, 96 denarii to our levy count. So we are up to 400 levy per year. So that's surpassing our wages, or about equal with that. So that will now completely mitigate all the income from the clay, most likely. And we'll need to start building towers as well. I need to build quite a few to have a chance. Now, the debt is not good, but I just cannot recover. If I don't build anything for a year, I'm gonna die, so yeah. Now we will wait until the fort is filled up. I cannot justify a military academy, since we don't have money. Hey, Rombik. What kind of weird title is that? It's because SIP asks for this. I'm not doing this of my own volition. This is just to explain and show in practice, rather, not explain, show in practice why maps that are designed for Julius to be ball-bustingly hard are actually impossible usually in Augustus, especially if you have very tight space to work with. Because I explained it aplenty, but explanations are like, they're not enough for some people, so that's why we are here. Just get good. Oh yes. I think you remember this map. This is the Lion map. This is the Rebel City map. And I still think it's the only way to beat it in Augustus. But here we are, trying the regular approach, because it should be done. Last time we tried once with the furniture, but that was not enough. Don't forget about Caesar pizza. What's Caesar pizza? I don't know. He's gonna get angry soon. Unless we can export a lot of stuff. Is this a clay ship? Yes. I might have to go into massive debt. Like, build a military academy. Because the units are gonna suck if we don't have it, and they are almost full. There is a player who beat it the usual way, Augustus. I doubt it's the usual way. I had him on my stream last time. Or you mean Caesar Pizza? I think he said he was that person from the Haven, and he said it was a massive pain and he had to go for some unorthodox strategies. It was not a regular one like this. He did not upload his completed city, so unless I see it, I'm not gonna believe it. Yes. Hello, Finn. Welcome. Okay, do we wait until we go out of that? We should. Enemies are closing. Reckless strategy in custom map nonsense, yeah. We already had to cheese the wolves, which I already consider a loss of honor, so... It's never good to have to do that in a map. We are at 0 denarii precisely. Okay, Caesar might not fire us just yet. He's still insane, that's fine. Let's get a military academy and a fort. Cheesing is the best of strategies. Yeah. Take a look. Watchtower. Festivals. I'm not gonna do festivals, Carrie. That's like irregular stuff. I could do it. It's just 68 denarii, but I hate doing festivals. Never want to do festivals. Come on. They hate the forts. They absolutely hate them. All the tools I have, yeah. I guess that's a fair thing to say. He hates it. Totally despises it. He has freaking temple. Still hates it. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna have my housing in here because I couldn't feed it in any way. Add another 100 for that and extra. What is it? Is it extra 24 for each tower? So it's like 200 in total. So our levy should be pretty insane. Let's take a look. last year we paid only 400 because we didn't have all the forts and everything. It's almost as much as we pay on wages. So our income, actually the most important thing to consider. So our income last year we spent 1200 for imports. We managed to get 4500 for trade receipts. Tribute was minimal. Still in debt. See if we can recover. I will need more towers though when we do. Victory is not an option, Robek. I really don't think so. Won't spend 68 for a festival builds plaza for tents. Yeah, but I needed the employees, and this is the entire world to me right now. I cannot build anything else apart from here maybe, but this is cheesed land. I don't like it. These are blessings fast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another tent. Neptune Festival pays for itself pretty handily. Yeah, that would make sense. Cheese for the god, yeah. I don't like the cheese though. The issue. Because it's not supposed to be done. Wolves are not supposed to be enclosed or dealt with towers. It's supposed to force you into investing into a fort and a military early to get additional land, but it's not early land usually. It's more like, yeah, if you want farmland you have to do it, or if you want rocks to mine you have to do it, or if you want a good building space you want to do it. But this is your like, if this is the entire city and I have to have a fort here, it just doesn't seem reasonable to me at all. It can be done, we've done it. Just it's not like that, Rombek. Not like that. But we can ask other people, what does Baron think? What does Carrier think? Should you use towers against wolves like I did? Is it fair? Is it not? I don't consider it fair at all. If you could do that, it mitigates all the investment that you would need to do into military. So in that sense, you can only spend like 100 denarii and 150 for the barracks and be done with it instead of a fort. Also, our money is not great. We are not gonna be able to spend anything. Walling in. Yeah, walling in is bad. Walling out is not so bad, even Jake does it. But yeah, both of these things, I would actually think they are on par, basically. Rice, Rice and Clay. Caesar is pissed, enemy is at the door. You don't see a problem with using towers against the wolves. Walling your city is fine, walling just wolves is cheese. Yeah, but we did that, we walled just the wolves. And then we remove the walls, because otherwise we cannot use this. Yeah, basically. But if the Caesar attack roll happens, there will be a very little choice we'll have. We have some money, but it's only for a medium give. That would not solve our favor problems. We could try a medium one and then a small one, but that's not gonna help, I don't think. You would have to ask for something. Since we are in debt, we need to prepare. Like, the invasion is gonna happen pretty soon, so we cannot really delay any longer. Yeah, we do. Caesar's Emperor's respect. You know that. But yeah, last time you saw this map, Baron, you said that it doesn't seem good. And I agreed with that. I agree with that still. That's not why we are here. Victory is not an option here, I don't think. In Augustus, that is. You need to clarify that after each sentence, I know. Because otherwise people say, yeah, man, Julius, I know. Augustus. Yes, that's the only thing I play. So, that is slowly going down. You cannot spend money on anything. It should be possible. Depends how quickly it happens in terms of the enemy attack. If it happens simultaneously, it's a defeat for sure. No, it's not. Oh, I mean Caesars? Yeah, but for 2 javelins. If we are beaten up by the barbarians, that could be really bad. Prefects. Prefects suck though, I don't have the employees even. Could maybe get another 10. But still, we are in debt. I haven't managed to recover because of reason. Now we almost did. Yeah, that was a big tantrum. That was a long time coming. Now we have 400 denarii. It is 10. It doesn't have water, I don't think. I'm gonna have to give him water. I would like to give him water like this. That is the attack. Emperor wants furniture, 10 of it. Gonna be gobbling up our income. Let's take a look at where do we deploy. Right there. 38 men on very hard. Yeah. If we are banged up, they could just run in and do massive amount of damage though. Need to stop all the furniture. Our favor is at 6. X-Men are one of the highest DPS units in the game, so they will eat through auxiliaries pretty quick. Of course, we have the morale effects of unit breaking affecting the other ones, so this one might break as well. Fortunately, it did not. We have 10 men left in that, 4 men left in this, and the Caesar attack is gonna happen pretty soon. I'm gonna have to replace this with a palisade. At least hold them up for a little bit. And then I'm gonna have to get prefects, I think. As Baron said. Might be the only way. Also gonna have to do some tents, even if it's small tents. They're lacking employees. It might happen, I'm not sure. But we are still gonna go in debt, because we need to stockpile that. I could just tell him to sort off, but that's not gonna do us any good in regards to favor. But being in debt will destroy my price rise on furniture. How much are we getting? Dollars receive 169, so we gonna have to send 1,690 goods worth of denarii to Caesar to get some favor. Supply is 44 now. What's our levy like? What's the month? October. We should wait until the year is over. Okay, let's send the request. I think. No, let's keep it. Let's not stockpile it anymore. I need to first beat the attack, and then... No. Legion attacks. Cannot really push him back, so... Send the units. And they immediately route it. Very frightened. And we are still in debt. We have exported over 10 units. Crunch, crunch. You fixed the Blue Boy animation? Yeah, that's great, I love it. Thanks for that, Carrie. Yeah, we died. Yes. What's the Caesar who done us in? But I think Caesar Pizza, like Tip mentioned, there was a guy, Caesar Pizza on Haven, who actually managed to beat this in Augustus. And he was in the chat last time we played this. And he said that he had to resort to not making military and instead just towering and hoping that he can whittle down the enemy force. They will rampage through and destroy much of your stuff. But if you survive and have some stockpiled cash, you can rebuild. That's the only way to beat the first attack in Augustus. And that's pretty bad. Because if I go for the military, I'm gonna die financially, I think. They are gonna leave. They didn't manage to destroy everything. We can rebuild, but it's gonna be expensive. Okay, we have corpses, so cannot build. Please go away. Accept timber. That was our barracks and workshop. B city, yeah. Last time I went for full rebel city. I haven't done that on Steam before, because map is sort of special in Augustus. I never do that ever if I'm not forced to do it. Okay, so what's next? We would need money, quite a bit of it, to be able to bridge over right here. And it has to be a ship's bridge, otherwise my fishing ships will die. It's kind of fun to pull off. The rebel city? Yeah, I mean, as a one-time thing, I can see it. Like, people liked it, obviously. The chat loved it. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that at all. Unless it's a specific map, like a civil war or something. I don't really like to do that. Start making a partition block. Yeah. Clearly. Clearly. Also, this is something. Do we send Caesar his things? I'm in massive debt, so I don't think that's gonna be very good. We need to wait until we recover. Ever the optimist. Yeah, you are. You are. That's good. We need to have someone like that, since I'm usually a pessimist. Okay, just wait until we get money. If Caesar invades before then, we need to... I might have to send the furniture and a gift. Just to maybe get more favor. Then we'll drop by. Naturally. It's gonna happen on the end of the year. I don't think we can recover the debt before then though. It depends. 700. Yes, I know Caesar. Take a look at the map. No other attacks coming just yet. Should have shut off the prefects. Uprise? What do you mean? Price rises on the goods? Yeah, they happened, I know. Still have been in debt for a long time. Haven't built anything in ages, so have to wait. Now we don't have local uprising? Oh yeah. That's right, I forgot. And it happens from here, so yeah, that. If we were to invest into towers here, that would be even more expensive. The natives will absolutely eat the auxiliaries. Does it still seem like fun to you, Baron? I would like you to try this map. Everyone should try this map. Everyone should suffer. Why do I only have to suffer? Munch munch, yeah. Forming their diamonds. They're going after the military though. Yeah, it's a lot of them. No thanks, says Baron. I wonder why. We can do it. We can totally do it. One of the tents is gonna survive, and then I'm gonna reboom, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, we know. Of course we know. That's... Like, clearly your maps are well designed for Julius. That's what I was mentioning, like... If you design a very hard map for Julius, it's great because it's very hard to actually design something like that. I know, I've made plenty of maps before I started playing Augustus, but you need to strongly consider that these sorts of things will impact Augustus players way more. And yes, we survived, but that is gonna kill us, so Caesar is gonna come knocking, but I'm still alive, so still gonna rebuild. They destroyed my services as well. Just not mess up Caesar and some more towers. Well, these things do contradict each other, you know. I'm paying a levy for these towers, not only the upfront cost. Not only I'm paying wages for them, but I'm paying a levy. And if I want more towers, I'm gonna have more debt. If I have more debt, I'm gonna piss off Caesar. So we are sort of in a cycle. Okay, what's next? These were temples. Mercury. Mars and Venus. Yeah, it was not... Like, it was close. I survived for a while. But you need to consider this is a zombie city. I only survived because of the towers. The enemies were rampaging through my stuff. And that's what Caesar Pizza said. Like, you need to do this, and this is not good to get your stuff shreked like this. I've made, I think, finished Civilis Proper Est is basically the same. Where you have to wait and your stuff is gonna get shreked. But in that map, I've disabled peace rating because it's supposed to happen. And also you get like 5 times the amount of land to build on. So you actually have a choice, sort of. So it's not the same, really. It is similar, but not the same. These were tons, right? Imagine if this was part of Baron's mod challenge. Yeah, this is pretty insane. Like, make no mistake, people on Haven, Caesar 3 Haven, they are great at the game. They have been playing the game for all this time that it has been out. They also are pretty good, some of them are pretty good at playing Augustus. I'm pretty sure eventually we will see someone who manages to beat this. But what we need is the person to upload not only the completed city, but as Strogl does his cities, just upload the save files throughout the city's history so we can actually see the early game. Because I'm not gonna believe that somebody did this legit until I see it. In Augustus, that is. Again, need to stipulate that because otherwise... Julius! Yes, I know. We also lost the barracks and the military academy. I need to do at least the barracks. And pestilence, okay. Okay, Augustus. I see. It was because they were small towns. I didn't have my coffee today. I don't really drink coffee. But I'm fine. I'm not mean. This is just how it is. I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to show it off. Because I don't want to be just mean. Because if I post something as a comment, it will just end up looking mean. And I don't want to be mean. I like people creating maps. Especially maps that are tough. I like that. But if somebody tells me that it's possible while not having such experience with Augustus, I'm gonna have to show it off. Because I know what happens. That's why I noped out of this earlier. I just went full Rebel City because I saw it as an only option, and I still think that's the only option, basically, for me at least. I dare you. Try to destroy my fumigated tents. Beautiful map? Yeah, it is. That's a very good map for Julius. I'm not saying it isn't, but I don't play Julius anymore, so off limits to me. What if it was really long gone just to make you suffer playing it again? I don't think so, Letherington. I would imagine that could be a thing, but I didn't really think so. Now play it on Julius. I don't play Julius. Even the zoom feature, I need it to my life, otherwise I'm just physically unable to play the game. Yes, Baron knows. And not only that, but... Okay, let's listen to Caesar roasting us. We need that in our lives.
In your city, and the Senate's generosity with credit, you have let me down. Your city has not repaid the funds it borrowed. My faith in you was misplaced, and I am forced to find another governor to take your place. Perhaps you will fare better in the new role I have in mind for you.
I already know what the next role in mind for us is, and it's governing another city and entrusting us with a huge initial sum of money to develop the city, and then inevitably piss him off by spending it on things he doesn't like. Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna show it. Not only that, but SIP likes to do the space restraints, like you can have only very little space to develop your city, and these are 2 invasion points, so it's really tough. Even in Julius you would struggle, but that's what I said, like even in Julius you would be having problems, but at least you would be having money, because you wouldn't pay levy on everything, and you wouldn't have to have a supply post, food economy early, anything like that. So at least there is that. Still, the wolves are guarding our only escape. It's 2 packs as well, so 1 legion of javelineers is not gonna be able to deal with them unless you go behind the wood, which you would have to wall that in. The only source of food you can reliably get is here for the exports, not food but oil and wine. I do kind of like that about his maps though. Some of the most interesting challenges came where when you are limited. Yeah, it is interesting. It's just a different approach to map making as in general. I'm not saying it's bad, but the exact, like this map specifically, is much tighter than his other maps in terms of space. So having this just doesn't seem good at all to me. I was starting to see something happen there, and it is very tight. But you can maybe, yeah, you can pull it off in Julius, I'm sure. Zip tests his maps in Julius, so I'm sure it can be done. But in Augustus, no. I'm not gonna play it again. I'm not gonna suffer. I think this was enough. I think I stressed my points well enough. This is what needed to happen, just because explaining it without showing it doesn't calm people down. They still think they are right, so now please let it go. And yeah, you're gonna have to play something else in a little bit. Yeah, as I said, I like the map. It looks good, as all your maps look good. It has unique challenges in terms of space restraints, even the economy. I actually like tight economy maps. Yeah. But if you design very tough map in Julius, it's gonna result in Augustus being incredibly obnoxious, if not impossible. Some of the maps are possible in Augustus, but they are incredibly hard. This one is incredibly hard, and the initial stuff makes it just unbeatable for me. I'm sure there is gonna be one person out there who will be able to beat it in Julius eventually. But it's not there yet, and until I see the saves from the early game stages, I'm not gonna believe it. So there we go. Yeah, this has been enough. I'm gonna play something else. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Caesar, something like that, in a minute. Just this was a short thing I needed to clarify this. So thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Bye.